Tin Cup and Ryan Leary. We are at Indeed FutureWorks. We have Chelsea with us.
Yes.
Chelsea, would you do us a favor, the audience a favor, and introduce yourself?
Sure. My name's Chelsea Jukes. I'm with a trucking company out of Canada called KAG Canada.
Okay.
We're a liquid and dry bulk hauler going from British Columbia, which is on the west coast of Canada, through to almost the other east coast, but through to Quebec.
Oh my goodness. Is this, was the ice truckers?
We do ice truckers.
No, like the ones on TV?
Oh,
Well, yes.
That is
but
scary.
It's a little bit farther north, right?
no, we do the exact same roads.
Oh my God.
We actually have over 250 drivers that we send up and our equipment. And actually, our construction company is responsible for building part of that winter road that was featured in season 1 of Ice Road Truckers,
right.
which is the one north of Yellowknife, Northwest Territories. Now, I will say a disclaimer is that we felt it was a little bit more sensationalized for TV.
Don't
You know,
tell me
being
that.
in the
I was
entertainment
excited.
industry, I'm sure you guys
Shocked.
get that.
Shocked.
So we don't really necessarily feel like it represents the safety culture that we have at our company.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
That's fair.
But yeah, that's us, and a whole bunch of other carriers, of course. And then and so I work in our HR team. I'm the director of human resources for the company in Canada.
That's fantastic. So out of all the topics that were discussed today, what resonates with you the most?
Well, I really believe in keeping the human in human resources and in talent acquisition. So anything that kind of talked about how we can do that more efficiently. I really liked the, simpler, faster, more human experience. So I really want to take that back to my team and make sure when we're looking at our processes that, they're adding value for the candidate that we're looking at hiring and that they are purposeful and not just, a check the box exercise. In order to keep those simple, faster, and of course more human.
All right, so I'm going to hand you this magic wand.
Okay.
You can take it.
Sure.
Just don't run away. Don't go up the
I
ice
do like
mountain.
these.
Well, I'll take this one. You can keep that. What is the one thing you would change in hiring or talent management?
You can change anything. It's a
Anything
magic
you
wand.
want.
I just want to find the right fit. So between the candidate and the vacancy, and just get better at marrying successful hires where the person getting the job is like, yes,
I love it.
this is my job, my dream job. And then the employer's like, man, we nailed it. Like, we got somebody that can do the things that we wanted and we needed, and we're not having to handhold them for years. So if we could just make those synergies and those partnerships work, that would make life and work more enjoyable.
100%.
You can keep it because that was a fantastic answer.
Thank you.
I love that. Okay, so what's one thing you learned today that you're going to take home and your team's going to implement tomorrow or next week?
So you couldn't really escape the discussion around AI as much as some days I want to. And so we're probably not being as intentional as we could with just using even the simplest tools available. Now, obviously, because we have a partnership with Indeed, we do benefit through our partnership, and
That's
so
right.
we haven't had to develop our own
They're
AI.
doing it.
They're doing it,
Yeah.
and so we need to recognize that, and then really though take that tool that we have at our fingertips and make sure our teams are actually understanding its power and what it can be used to help them save time in their day-to-day tasks. I really want my team to be able to invest on the things that I need a human brain and a human heart to do. And some of the stuff AI can do for us, which is what was reaffirmed today, takes away some of those admin data point tasks, and then they can focus on critical analytics, thinking, best fit, like I was talking about before, because they have more time to invest in the person.
What is your mic drop moment for the week?
Mic drop moment for the week. There was actually so many, and I swear the leadership teams at Indeed, and there are lots of just really phenomenal people. Every conversation you were taking something away where you're like, aha, when I pull out my phone of notes and I send back notes, at the end of each day to my team in Canada, and I'm like, think about this, even just the way they say it, performance with purpose, was talked about today, and
like that.
just the simpler, the faster, the more human, like all these little snippets just kind of reaffirm what we already know in talent acquisition, but just really keep that message and that motivation that we all have to do good work at the forefront of what we're doing.
Did anything shock or surprise you at FutureWorks?
You guys just do such a great job. Like, Indeed is so good. I always am like, oh my gosh, if I needed to host a conference, like, I just want whoever plans this one because it's so well executed. It thinks about the client,
nice.
And they like just are so just responsive to
Right.
what they feel their clients need as far as knowledge. Like, I love that it marries a little bit of obviously Indeed
Right.
product promotion and what
Right.
they can do, because some of us just get busy in our day-to-day and we're like, oh, like, yeah, I'm paying for that, or I didn't know that it could do that. So that's good reminders, good knowledge. But then they also add like market trends and economics to it, and like things that are just value added to myself as a professional and as a leader that then I can share with my team. So it's like a real 2-for-1 experience. And I think Indeed has just really nailed that kind of total package.
How has your perception changed of Indeed from you've been a customer for a while, all the way through up until now? After you're leaving FutureWorks, you've been here all week. Where's the change?
It's hard because you're like, oh, you got to remember, like, we're the customer, they're our vendor. We have to have like separation of church and state.
Don't be friends.
But I really like them.
But I really think they care about me
They do.
as, as a company. And so, I go back to like my bosses and my C-suite and our executive, and I'm like, no, like, this is more than just paying for sponsored jobs. This is,
Right.
they are caring about how our end-to-end recruitment process, hiring process, our entire talent acquisition, they care about that being done successfully. And so it's truly a partnership. And at our company, we want to take every interaction that we have with our customers and elevate it to partnership. So my job is to really share with my leaders that this is an intentional partnership that is mutually beneficial.
Intentional.
That's right. They're thinking about you when you're not thinking about you.
I know.
That's
And it's evident when you come here, but I'm the only one here.
Right.
So my job is to ensure that others get that and that they give me the feedback about, like, because not everything works perfectly. And so I want to be able to tell my team, like, tell me what's not working. Like, why wouldn't you use this tool? Because there are people on the other end of my phone, my email, my Teams or Zoom that want to hear that and that will actually try and improve their product. And we've all had vendors that don't do that. You submit like product development
Help.
ideas and it's
Help.
like an abyss.
yeah.
Right.
So, one of the guests before you actually talked about their account team, and she's like, "I have them on speed dial. I'll just call them and talk to them." And sometimes it's we need to fix something, but more often than not, it's like, "Hey, can you this thing over here? Can you do this?"
It's so true. Like my call. So it's funny because last year when I was here, I met another kind of director in a different company, but we're both in Canada and we actually have the same account rep. And her and I were talking and, we're like the fastest best friends that talk once a year. And we just hit it off again. And that was because our account rep kind of put us together and said, I think you guys would really like benefit from this relationship. But what we came to realize was we benefit the most from our account rep, Carmen Chi. Like, she is so phenomenal across all the vendors that we have back check, we have criminal record checking and alcohol and drug vendors, and we have all these things in HR and talent acquisition. And by far, our account rep at Indeed hits it out of the park compared to all the reps I've had ever in my almost 20-year career.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
God, they're going to love hearing that.
Can't beat that test.
No, not at all. Let's talk a little bit about strategic thought leadership. What's your perception of Indeed and Indeed FutureWorks as thought leaders?
Oh my goodness. I think like what a platform. And, when I started using Indeed, like talk about how long we've been customers of Indeed, like we're going back into the aughts.
Oh, yeah.
Like I haven't been here since 2004 because I was still finishing university, but like not long after. And so like honestly, Indeed has been, and watching that evolution and the platform that they've happened upon because of their mission from day one, which hasn't really changed, but just the scope and the reach that they have, and they just don't take it lightly. Like they invest back in the world with all the data, like all the market stuff they're able to put out about like the economics of jobs
data,
and like all of that stuff like is a net benefit, not just to Indeed, but to like the world. And so the fact that they reinvest and share those publicly, you know, whether you're a customer of Indeed or not, is just phenomenal. So I think they really are helping to make like work better.
Yeah, it's fascinating that you bring that up, and we've spoken with a number of people. They also care about job seekers, and their data is huge for job seekers. They spend a lot of time on that side. This isn't just send you traffic because you sponsored a job. They actually care.
Well,
about
in fact, they actually care. Their first priority is the job seeker. And you know, so sometimes it's like, well, what do you mean? Like, I'm the one paying you. But they're amazing, and they're steadfast in their commitment. Like, no, if we can get it right for the job seeker, it is right for you. And that will transcend into, you know, lower costs because we're getting quality hires, we're matching people more effectively. So it's like, even though as the person paying the bill, you're like, meh, you should care about my needs first. Like, it really does make the full circle.
None of this exists without them.
Right?
So how do you describe FutureWorks to a peer, a coworker who's never been here before?
Well, it's interesting because I obviously have to explain why I want to attend to my boss.
Justification?
Yeah, and to my team about, you know, I'm stepping away from the office. I'm probably not going to be as accessible. Well, definitely not. And so, but here's what I'm hoping to bring back. And I want them to hold me accountable to, like I said, sharing the notes, like transferring the knowledge. Like we always say at our company that if you leave a meeting and you tell no one what you learned in the meeting, what the heck's the point of you being at the meeting?
Right.
Like, you're a leader for a reason. You have a voice. You have a reach. You have influence. And so you need to leave that meeting and share it and pay it forward. That's how we build stronger cultures. That's how we build better places to work. And so that's the same mentality I bring to a conference.
I love that. Thank you so much for podcasting with us. You've been wonderful.
Thank you. You guys are great.